So it's now time to start thinking about a new Naruto game. This new Naruto game has to hit heavy, like we need something to put Storm forward and blows it out the water. Now, we know Bandai Namco has to have at least one Naruto game comes out every financial year. 2019 we got some mobile game that looks meh. 2018 we got Shinobi Strikers, which got much better over time with consistent updates. 2017 we got Naruto the Boruto Ninja Voltage. I didn't play that, I'm not too much of a mobile gamer. And of course Storm 4 came out in 2016. Still my favorite out of all the recents. Now I believe for 2020 we need either two options, a Naruto RPG or a Naruto game using the FighterZ engine. Since Dragon Ball FighterZ came out, everybody in the anime community has been like, make a My Hero game, make a Naruto game, throwing every anime property out of there you can think of. And it's all thanks to how well made that game was. So in this video, I'm going to go over how we can perfect the Naruto formula in the Dragon Ball FighterZ style game. Now the graphics and gameplay are going to be similar to Dragon Ball FighterZ. In fighting games turn, you have your 1, 2, 3, and 4 buttons. 1 would be the light attack, 2 would be the medium, 3 would be the heavy, and 4 would be the kunai throws. You can press 4 and 3 together to do a chakra charge out, just like in Dragon Ball FighterZ how you do the ki charge out. Instead of 7 slots like Dragon Ball FighterZ, the chakra bars are going to have 5 slots. And each bar has 4 sections just like you see in the game. Now when you have one of those sections filled, you can utilize the substitution jutsu, and it will take up 1/4 of that bar. Each character will have 3 ultimates, 2 level 1s, and 1 level 3. However, unlike Dragon Ball FighterZ where some characters have level 3s that could go into level 5s, when your health is at 30%, your character will do another level 3. You have your auto and manual combos, except you won't auto into a level 1. This will have the tag element like Dragon Ball FighterZ, where you can tag in mid-fight or mid-ultimate to bring an assist in. I would also like to add the feature that everyone's been dying for, jutsu clashes. However, instead of rapidly pressing the button for both jutsus, you have about a 3-second animation and they both clash and both bounce back onto their feet, just to make it smoother for online. Story mode will be an original story, and I'll go over that when we talk about the characters. Now Dragon Ball FighterZ had a roster of 24 characters at launch. This will have about the same amount. Now for the first 4 characters I have, it will be Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi. I honestly didn't want to put Sakura on this list, but she's part of the main cast, so I feel like it will only be right if I did. Now the next 4 characters are going to be villains that made a big impact in the series, which is Zabuza, Orochimaru, Pain, and Madara. The next 4 I chose strictly for fighting style. I know they're going to be very different, and I would like to see how they will execute that. It will be Neji, Gaara, Killer Bee, and Guy Sensei. I'm sure some of you are mad that Rock Lee is not going to be in here, but I feel like Guy is just a more successful Rock Lee. You can debate that in the comment section all you want. So the next 4 are just characters that I feel like needs to be in this game, which is Itachi, Shikamaru, Obito, and Jiraiya. And just like how Dragon Ball FighterZ have multiple Gokus and multiple Vegetas, I'm going to do the same thing with this, which is 6-Path Naruto, Sage Naruto, Rinnegan Sasuke, and Taka Sasuke. Now the last 4, I have Shisui, who we didn't see too much on, and I feel like that could play in the original story, and Minato. However, the last 2, I feel like this will be where the story is really based off of, and that's Sasuke's dad, I forget how to pronounce his name, Fuguma Uchiha, and the White Fang, which is Kakashi's father. Now some characters will have different blocking animations. Like with Obito, he will just phase through him. Madara, he will use his Susanoo. Gaara, he will use his Shan shield. Guy Sensei will use his nunchucks. Itachi will use his Susanoo. And Sasuke will use his Susanoo. For the kunais, I will also have certain characters do something else. Neji would do the air palm, which will lightly stun you, not anything crazy. Rinnegan Sasuke will use his Amaterasu. 6-Path Naruto's you will use the Truth Seeking Orbs. Gaara will use his Sand. And Pain and Shikamaru I have as a different type of characters. They will be stance characters. So when you press the 4 button, you will have to press another button to activate a certain stance. With Shikamaru, he will use his Shadow Possession. You can utilize it as Shadow Stitching Jutsu, Shadow Strangle Jutsu. Whereas Pain, he can bring out different 6 paths of pain during the fight. He can have the Asaurus path, he can have the Animal path, things like that. For this section, I'm going to go over what the ultimates will be for each character. For Naruto, his first level 1 will be a Clone Barrage, where he sends out clones just like he did in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, flying at him, attacking him. His second level one would be the Rasengan. He can also activate this in the air, however it is a half screen attack, so he won't go across the full screen. His level 3 would be the Rasen Shuriken, and this is also a full screen attack. When his health is below 30%, he will turn into the 4 tails and use Tail Beast Bomb. Sasuke will use the Chidori Spear, which will be a half screen attack. His second level 1 will be Fireball Jutsu, will be a full screen attack. His level 3 will be the Curse Mark level 2 Chidori. And then when his health is below 30%, he will use the Kain. Kakashi will use the Wolf Fang Chidori, which is a half screen attack. His second level 1 will interchange each time you use it, so he'll have Water Dragon, Fireball, and then the Air Blast. I forget what the Air Jutsu he used called, but those will all be full screen attacks, and each will change after you use it. So after you use Water Dragon, the next level 1 will be the Fireball, and after that, the next level 1 will be the Air. His level 3 will be summoning the dogs, just like he did on Zabuza, so they could hold him while he uses Chidori on them. And if his health is below 30%, he'll use the Kamui. Zabuza will use the Water Dragon Jutsu, which is a full screen attack. The Water Vortex Jutsu, which is also a full screen attack. And for his level 3, he will use the Hit and Miss Jutsu, creeps up behind you, and gives you an ultimate slash. Now for him, I didn't have 30% type Jutsu. Some characters won't. For Orochimaru, he will have the Snake Arm Jutsu, which will be a full screen attack. His second level 1 will be him spitting out the sword from his mouth, and that will be a half screen attack. For his level 3, just like he did in the Forest of Death, he will use the Eye Jutsu to paralyze people, and while they're paralyzed, he will use the reanimated Jutsu, bringing out the first and second Hokage to do an ultimate attack. However, if his health is below 30%, he will use the Hydra Snake attack that he brought out in Sasuke vs Itachi. For pain, he was sending out the Asura Path to use the laser cannon, which will be a full screen attack. He will use Universal Pull, which will be a half screen attack for his second level 1. And his level 3 would be Judgment Day, where all 6 Pains of Path come and attack him. If his health is below 30%, he will use Planetary Devastation, and then Universal Pull to pull that planet down. Madara Uchiha, he will use the Majestic Flame Jutsu, which will be a full screen attack. His second level 1 will be Wood Dragon Jutsu, which will be a full screen attack. For his level 3, he will summon Kurama and have him use the Tail Beast Blast. And when his health is under 30%, he will bring out the Perfect Susanoo. For Neji, his first level 1 will be Rotation. His second level 1 will be Air Palms, which is a full screen attack. However, unlike the kunais, these are a lot more damaging, and will have a blowback with it. His first level 3 will be 64 Palms, and if his health is at 30%, he will use 128 Palms. For Gaara, his half screen attack for first level 1 will be Sand Showers, and the second level 1 will be Sand Paralysis Jutsu, where he used on Madara during the 4th Great Ninja War. His first level 3 will be Sand Tsunami into a Sand Burial. If his health is below 30%, he will use the Pyramid Sand Jutsu and bring out Shikaku to do a Tail Beast Blast. For Killer Bee, his first level 1 will be Lariat, which is a full screen attack. However, this will be in the style Kakashi, so every time he uses a Lariat, he will level up. First one will be a regular Lariat. The second one will be him in the 3 Tails Cloak. And then the third one will be him in the 6 Tails Cloak. It will change each time you use it. The second level 1 will be a Tentacle Whip, which will be half screen. And his level 3 will be Tail Beast Bomb. For Guy Sensei, his first level 1 will be Dynamic Entry, which is a full screen attack. His second jutsu will be him summoning his turtle and then throwing it at the opponent. This will be a half screen attack. His first level 3 will be him opening the gates using the Sakujaku, and after they hit the ground, he will use Hirodora over them. However, if his health is below 30%, he will turn to the 8 gates and use Night Owl. Itachi, he will use the Fireball Jutsu, which will be a full screen attack. The second one will be Water Clone, where he has one of his clones run up to you and explode into a big water blast. His level 3 will be a Matsuratsu, trapping you in that, and then he will use the Tokusa Blade. However, if his health is below 30%, he will use Yakuza Beads. For Shikamaru, his first level 1 would be a parry move, utilizing the Shadow Possession. His second level 1 would be a Flashbang Stun. And his level 3 would be the Inashikacho Yo-Yo combo. For Obito, his first jutsu will be the Fire Spiral Jutsu. The second one, he will use Kamui and send out shurikens out to attack you. And his level 3 will be summoning the 10 Tails beast. For Jiraiya, his first jutsu will be the hair needles. Second one will be a Rasengan. For his level 3, it will be Toad Flame Bombs along with the Rasengan. And if his health is below 30%, he will turn to Sage Moves and use a Rasengan then. For 6th Path Naruto, he would do the Rasengan Barrage, just like you see him use in Storm. This will also be an in-air attack. His second jutsu would be the Rasen Shuriken. However, each time you use it, you use a different element of the Tail Beast. For the first level 3, he returned to Kurama, use a Fox Tail Whip to smash you on the ground, and then use Tail Beast Rasen Shuriken. If his health is below 30%, he would use the 6th Path Ultra Big Ball Rasen Shuriken. For Rinnegan Sasuke, his first move will be Amaterasu. His second level 1 will be Onyx Chidori. And for his first level 3, he will send you an Amaterasu Tornado, while turning into the perfect Susanoo and giving you an ultimate slash. If his health is below 30%, he will use Indura's Arrow. For Sage Naruto, he used a double Rasengan as his first level 1. Second level 1 will be a Chakra Nature Punch, the same one that he used on one of the paths. His first level 3 will be Naruto Sage Mode Ultimate Rasengan Barrage. And if his health is lower than 30%, he would turn to the 6-tailed beast and use the Tail Beast Bomb. For Taka Sasuke, his first jutsu would be Chidori. His second level 3 will be Chidori Stream, and his level 3 will be Amaterasu. For Minato, his first move would be the Rasengan. His level 2 will be the Flying Raijin 2, where he comes above you and slams the Rasengan down to you. And his level 3 will be the Flying Raijin Celestial Air Slice Type 0. You know, that move that he kept on mentioning in the manga and never did. I imagine it looks something like his ultimate in Shinobi Strikers. For Shishui, his first one will be the Flame Flicker, like he shows in Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. The second level one will be a Genjutsu Stun Attack with a Flicker Attack, something that kind of reminds me of what Gogeta did in Fighters. And his level 3 will be Susanoo. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of stalled enough for Sakura because I did not know what to give her, so I guess she's gonna be somewhat of a gimmick character. Her first level 1 will be Cherry Blossom Blast. Her second level 1 will be a summoning jutsu that will heal the team. And the third one will be the Seal Release into a Mega Punch. Now I tried to go on Wikipedia and try to think of moves for Sasuke's dad and the White Fang, however I wasn't given much. I know Sasuke's dad had a Mangekyou Sharingan and was strong enough to control the Tail Beast. And the White Fang we really got nothing on except he was just as strong as the Sannin. So I'll leave that up to the creators for the game to really think about what to do. Now, for this game, I will have 4 DLC packs. I will go over those in later videos. Now, if you do want to see those videos, make sure you click the like button. If I get, I guess, about 20 likes, I'll do the DLC video. And if you guys got characters that you want to see in the game, make sure you comment them below. I may add them to the list. If you guys like the art in this video, make sure you go check out Scummy D's on Instagram and on Twitter. They make great art. Thank you so much for making this art. They actually made it super fast and the commission is open right now. So make sure you go check them out. If you want some nice artwork done, go to their Twitter and Instagram and hit them up. The commissions is available, it's cheap, and they're quick. What more can you ask for?